Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what makes you attractive physically and spiritually. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. And this would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what makes you attractive physically and spiritually. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You are naturally drawn to your card, the womb. And with the womb being your card of choice, I am picking up a vibration that is you're very nourishing type person. You align with harmony. You want things to go well. You have a very warm heart and you love love. You are a hopeless romantic. You believe that there is always a place for love. Let me also point out that everything has an origin. And that really means that the womb, this archetype, it asks us to contemplate the beginning beyond the beginning. And that just simply means that the mother beyond the mother in a world that often negates the power and necessity of feminine principles. This card returns you to warmth, tenderness, and sacred intelligence from which you came. See, because it is a card of receiving, not achieving, of accepting love from the mother of us all. Because this is a clear indication that it's something about your personality, your characteristic traits that are very life-giving. You speak energy into other people. When other people feel like they want to give up, you are right there lifting people up, empowering them, encouraging them to stay focused and like, hey, you can do this. You have what it takes to inspire other people as well. You are a natural motivator. So this is a part of something that really connects with the mother. And it's really about how you are able to help other people heal and grow. Not only other people, but you're able to heal yourself. You've healed yourself from challenging situations that have taken place in your life. You've been able to overcome those obstacles. So you have a way of knowing just innately what someone needs, at their time of need in that moment. Let's get more insight. And that's just something that's so sweet. That's what makes you attractive. One of your characteristic plates, your mothering energy. Let's get more. I also do want to point out before I continue that mothering energy, nurturing energy, the mother is ruled by the moon. And see, the moon rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. So that zodiac sign of Cancer being quite sensitive, emotional energy, people find that very attractive about you. And being, very imaginative. You have a great imagination. And not only that, you're mysterious. So although, you may be the type of person that, may share your feelings, but you leave a lot for the imagination as well. You don't tell everything. So let's get more insight. You're very mysterious. So people really think that you're hiding secrets, and which you are, and it's your prerogative because you can hide things that you don't want to share. It's totally up to you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? What makes you attractive here? The Four of Wands. So this is a clear indication that, you see, you're very attractive to a romantic partner. Extremely attractive here. And the Four of Wands energy is about how creative you are as well. It's fire, passionate energy. It's really about how spontaneous you are and can be in a relationship. Also, that energy of a romantic partner, you being temperamental, those romantic partners find that very attractive about you. I do want to point out that the wand energy does rule over the fire zodiac signs of Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries in the top placements of the birth chart. The sun, moon, or rising signs, the seventh house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. Those could be quite significant in the top placements of your birth chart or the birth chart of the people that do recognize this passionate energy about you. You're a freedom lover as well. So people, that although that romantic partner, they are moving really fast, trying to cuff you and lock you down, you love freedom. You cannot be cuffed, and they better not try it. Unless, of course, it's someone that you two are cuffing each other together and you feel the same way about them, the way they feel about you. But at the forefront of it, it's about freedom for you. And that makes you very attractive. So let's get more insight. What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? What makes you attractive? Elk, nobility. With the elk energy, let me just point out that this is about how, you know what, although you can celebrate and you are a great achiever, it's your humility, how humble you are, that when you do celebrate your accomplishments, you're very humble. So you even feel kind of like, you feel embarrassed when other people do try to celebrate you. People want to like, oh my God, you did this, you did that, we should go celebrate. You feel kind of embarrassed. You do allow them to do it, especially close family members. You'll let them celebrate you. Even like for your birthday, you kind of feel like, well, I don't know. But that's because you're very humble. And that's what makes you very successful. I am picking up an energy here that you are crowned with success. So success for your creative ventures, your career, and things that you are working on, success is in your vortex. Thank you, Spirit. There are powerful forces that are guiding you as well. And Spirit just really, blessed you with the ability here to conquer challenges, and because your energy is limitless, your creativity is limitless. There is nothing that you can't do. Okay? Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? Let's see if we can get some more physical attractiveness energy showing up here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get more. We have a lot of spiritual characteristics. Let's see what comes out with physicality. What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. The Three of Swords. You are a heartbreaker. So that means you're very attractive physically. I do feel like you're able to walk away from situations, relationships that are not serving you, anything to do with, again, someone trying to tell you what to do, you're able to walk away. I feel like romantic partners are very attracted to your physical essence. Not only your appearance, but the way that you communicate, as shown here with the sword energy. The swords does represent communication and air. So you have those air zodiac signs. You got Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra here reigning here with the Three of Swords. And particularly here, this Three of Swords energy, you are a heartbreaker. You can break a heart. This energy is also pulling up like a divorce or a relationship. So I feel like there's someone in your past that you may have broken up with that finds you extremely attractive physically. And because you have walked away from this person, they are even more attracted to you, because it's something just about setting boundaries that really make people want you more, because it's just that energy of really saying, you putting out there, hey, I have self-love, I have self-assurance, self-respect, and that makes people want you even more. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? And you have here, look at this, the Madonna of Roses, heart of the warrior. And Spirit just gave us this insight seconds earlier about your strength here. And what I'm picking up Sagittarius and Leo energy, very strong, very significant. So there could be people that have that energy in their birth chart, or even you, that find you strong in this way. You're very courageous. You stand up for yourself. Okay? You have something very physical about your body that's strong too, that even, people that you may meet in a platonic way, platonic relationships, they think your body looks very strong, very nice. It looks like you work out a lot, even though you may not work out as much as you think you should. Your body is very strong, and people admire your body, the way that you look. They feel like, your curves are in the right place, and people that find you attractive romantically, they take account of the way your body is shaped, and they feel like you're shaped just perfectly here. And you have this essence of strength, courage. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive spiritually and physically? What makes you attractive? Look at this, the 11th house. So with the 11th house, this is quite significant. I do want to point out that there are 12 houses in astrology. In an astrological birth chart, there are 12 houses. And the 11th house is significant because this is about discoveries. It's about community as well. It's also about humanity. And Spirit gave us that insight here with the elk and nobility, and how you're able to take your accomplishments, receive your celebrations with humility. Like, you're very humble. And so that beauty right there is like second to none, to be able to be a winner and remain humble. Oh my God, that makes you even more physically attractive as well. And I feel like, quite a few people would want you to be their friend. They see you as someone that could be their BFF. But because you are so strong, and because you do have a high standard, and you have, certain values, that not everyone can get in your circle, and that's what makes you even more desirable here. But you are a community centered person. You want the best for everyone. Your rebellious nature does make you extremely attractive to a romantic suitor, someone that finds you alluring and irresistible because you are stubborn, you are rebellious. And I'm picking up Taurus. Taurus is significant here in this energy. Although the 11th house, it rules over the zodiac sign of Aquarius. So that makes it very that makes you very detached and kind of like unbothered as well. And so that makes you extremely attractive. I do want to point out that the 11th house does rule over groups and friends. It also rules over luck. And so the 11th house is significant here because Spirit gave us that insight earlier that you here, you are crowned with success. So with the elk energy and the 11th house, that's a wonderful confirmation showing up. Thank you, Spirit. Your reading is extremely accurate. Yes. I also do want to point out that 11 is significant either in your birthday, birth month, or birth year, or it could be significant in the birthday placements of the people that do recognize this energy. But 11 is significant to you. I feel like you do see 111 or 1111 all the time. And you look up that number. So I'm getting a strong message here for you to look up the number 1111, especially if you have been seeing that lately, because the spirit guides do have an additional message for you here at the end of the reading. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? Look at the Five of Wands showing up. The Five of Wands shows up directly under the Four of Wands. This is intriguing because with the Five of Wands showing up directly under the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, that's passion. That's creativity there. Okay? That's how enthusiastic you are, how you make others feel good. You have a positive outlook on life, and that's extremely attractive. But specifically here with the Five of Wands, that's how you're able to overcome challenges and obstacles. And quiet as it's kept, I feel like, some people could be jealous of you because you are able to see things on the brighter side of life. You are one that has high faith and high hope. And Spirit is encouraging you to never change because that is working in your favor. That is allowing you to go work towards your dreams and to allow your prosperity and abundance to flow to you naturally. So always keep that high vibration of faith and creativity. Belief and movement will always be your friend. So here with the Fifth of Wands, this is also about sports. So again, it's something you look like, you really take care of yourself a lot. I feel like there's something to do with sports. Maybe you play sports or interested in sports, love watching sports. That makes you attractive to like that divine masculine energy. Your interest in a certain sport or sporting event as well. The way that you do overcome your challenges, that's extremely attractive. It's extremely attractive the way you are able to deal with something in your life, such as like maybe a career change or even, just maybe having a lot of tasks to do. You know how to maneuver. You know how to maneuver. You know how not to let things bother you or overwhelm you because you pretty much know, hey, whatever I can control, I'll control. And whatever I can't, well, hey, forget it. And because you know that ultimately you are guided, you're loved, you're protected. And you know that, your destiny is about peace. It's about love, harmony, and success. You know that. So that's why you have such a positive mindset. So continue in that way, that positive mindset. You're naturally beautiful. You don't have to work hard at all to be beautiful, even though you may love to wear makeup or do your hair a certain way. You are just a flawless naturally. So just continue really being yourself, because you being yourself is what makes you extremely beautiful, attractive, physically and spiritually. So, Group 1, this does conclude your reading, and I hope this reading does resonate with you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful Group 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what makes you attractive physically and spiritually. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. You are naturally drawn to your card, the Tear, and with the Tear being your card of choice. This is quite significant. So this is representing like your emotions. It does represent water energy as well. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So the water zodiac signs could be quite significant in the top placements of your birth chart or the birth chart of the people that recognize this Tear energy within you. So that could be in the sun, moon, or rising signs, in the seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus. But let me just point this out regarding this Tear energy that you have chosen. That tears are droplets of letting go. And once they do begin to fall, you allow the swelling tide of emotions to run its elemental course. And often the tear is what is needed in order for a conversation or a situation to break into the next level of intimacy or a vulnerability. Yeah, you know what though? Like some may say that tears are so powerful in softening our edges that they open up a portal to the unseen world. And through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us. But you are reminded here of their eternal embrace. Because, see, you understand how it feels to, be acknowledged. How it feels to recognize someone. But let me point this out. A tear will bring a shimmer of clarity to your eyes. Now, I feel like you were literally drawn to this card because there's something you've been going through emotionally. And that's what makes you attractive, because you're a very feeling person. And you sometimes wear your heart on your sleeves. And it's beautiful because that intimacy that Spirit just gave us on that your characteristic trait of intimacy, of that warmth, that is extremely attractive, and I feel like that is something that is one of your most powerful strengths, is that you're able to release a tear. When you're happy or when you're sad, it's a release mechanism for you. And once you do release that tear, you are super strong. It's your superpower. Energy, being very sensitive, emotional. You're extremely imaginative. You come up with great ideas, and people are really blown away by some of the things that you do come up with. Your imagination is out of this world. It is part of your gifts. One of your gifts. I feel like you're blessed with many gifts, but just your imagination alone is your key to manifestation. So that's a clear message from Spirit. Let's get more insight. So, what makes you attractive physically and spiritually? You have here the Tower card. This is quite intriguing that the Tower card would show up immediately after that message here. So this is something Spirit wants to point out and bring to your attention, that there was something that did take place, like some sort of upheaval, some sort of disgrace. And you're still trying to deal with it. You're still trying to process it, but it's getting better. And because you do care, the way that you care is very attractive. But Spirit wants you to know that all is well with this Tower energy here and this situation that did take place. So there was something that, it was an unwanted change. The situation caused an unwanted change, something you did not want to take place. But you are encouraged to know that because that did take place, there are some beautiful things that are working in your favor right now. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive spiritually and physically? What makes you attractive? You have the Horse and freedom. I love the Horse and freedom showing up. This is in correlation with Sagittarius. So I can clearly tell you here that your appearance, your body is a banging, and especially to romantic interest partners, your body, everything is in the right place. Okay, and you are always right on time. I feel like romantic suitors see you as like eye candy. Okay, and and on top of that, so that's your outer beauty, extremely attractive, the way that you look and the way that you are shaped. Also, your heart is pure and free. And Spirit really is sending a message to you today that you have a greater purpose. There's something greater that truly calls you here with the heart energy showing up, because you have unlimited reserves. So your energy, the way that you have energy all day, and that makes you extremely attractive. Your stamina and your strength, and the way that you don't listen to other people, you follow the winds of change quite often, and no one can hold you down. And because of that, you are able to accomplish your dreams. So keep being yourself. This Horse energy here, freedom. You're spontaneous. You're very passionate, and sometimes temperamental. And so those characteristics do make you attractive. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive spiritually and physically? What makes you attractive? The Four of Wands. Of course, I love the Four of Wands showing up immediately after the Horse freedom energy. Look at that. The Four of Wands showing up, because that wand energy is fire zodiac sign energy, because it represents Sagittarius here. Thank you, Spirit. It also rules over Leo and Aries. But here, Four of Wands, creativity, and also you're a good friend. You are a very good friend, and also a very good family member. You love celebrating. You love celebrations. The way you like, your family to act in a celebration. You want things to go well. You are not here for the drama during family reunions and homecomings and things like that. And so because you have that optimistic nature and wanting everyone to have a good time at the party, that makes you extremely attractive. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive spiritually and physically? And you do have here Medicine Woman. So at Medicine Woman, I love this showing up because this is a clear indication that, see, you're about growth. You're about healing. And you can put a potion together to heal the mind, the body, the spirit. You know what it takes to have balance, to feel good. I feel like you're on a healing journey right now. You're eating more healthier, making smoothies, and really watching what you intake, watching certain things, protecting your mind. That's the path that you're on right now. And because you are studying, medicine and healing and things like that, and the person or people that you do share this information with will find you extremely attractive in this way. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive spiritually and physically? And you do have here the conjunction, empowerment. I do want to point out that the conjunction in astrology is an aspect between planets. So, for example, since we do have Sagittarius here, that's the planet Jupiter. And with us representing the tier here, water zodiac signs, we'll say here the moon. So if there's a conjunction between the moon and Jupiter, that is empowerment. So the way that you are able to empower yourself is very inspiring to others. So you empower people, you enhance the lives of others. You are able to join forces with others as well. I do feel like you're able to combine your energy, your knowledge with other people's gifts and to create something very magical. So there's a gift or a talent that you do have that will be very, very inspiring to millions of people, something to do with the arts. So make sure that you are really practicing and putting yourself out there as it does relates to your gifts and talents, because you have something here that will inspire others. And it will be intense, okay? It will be an empowerment, very enhancing, very life enhancing, bringing you more prosperity and abundance. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive spiritually and physically? The Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, this is air energy. Got Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention moments earlier. The sun, the moon, or rising signs. The seventh house of relationships, or even the planet Venus in your birth chart or someone's birth chart that does represent this Knight of Swords energy within you. I do want to point out that the Knight of Swords energy is about the way that you speak, something about your voice, the way that you communicate, People also feel that here with the Knight of Swords energy that you could talk kind of fast. Your speech pattern, the sound of your voice and the speed of your voice is attractive as well. I do want to point out that you're able to change your lifestyles. So the way you're able to glide, and to follow the winds of change, as indicated here with the horse and freedom energy that we picked up earlier. This is a strong correlation here with the Knight of Swords. That makes you attractive. You cannot be held down. Okay, you cannot be controlled. You are a freedom lover and seeker, and you are a thriver. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. And they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on what makes you attractive spiritually and physically. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. So I can see your energy. You're naturally drawn to your card, the ocean. Let me just point this out. This is a great choice for you because the ocean, of course, it's water energy. It's high vibrational, but the power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is the best thing you could do. It's a step into the unknown, and it's just by the sheer volume of the ocean, it represents the unconscious all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean, and we cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. But yet, amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. And the ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. So this is about how deep you are emotionally. It's very attractive. You think different than other people. You're very deep. And you have really big dreams. And so that's something that really makes you attractive. You like to discover things. You're a seeker. You want to know what's behind, the unseen, things that you can't see. And so just your inquisitive nature makes you extremely attractive. Because it's the ocean and its water energy is very high vibrational, all water is conscious. And so you have represented here Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio in the top placements of the birth chart, in the sun, the moon, or rising signs, in the seventh house or relationships, or even the planet Venus in your birth chart, or the birth chart of the people that represent or acknowledge and see your sensitive side, your emotional side. People that see how imaginative you are have those water energies. And that energy could connect either in your top placements of your birth chart or their birth chart as a confirmation in the reading. Let's get more insight. What makes you attractive, physically or spiritually? Thank you, Spirit. Two of Pentacles, Earth energy. This is physical. So your physical appearance is attractive without a doubt. The Pentacles energy does represent that earth energy. So you're a natural beauty. You're a natural beauty. I also point out here that you're down to earth. You're solid. You're trustworthy. You are loyal to a fault sometimes. Sometimes you feel like, hey, I shouldn't be so loyal to that person. They're not loyal to me. But that's just your character. It's who you are. You like balance. You appreciate harmony. And harmony, the Two of Pentacles, balance here. The harmony energy is significant here in your reading. So something to do with music. You love music. You love listening to a certain type of music. And that's something that makes you attractive because music raises your vibration. You feel really good when you're listening to your favorite tune. The Two of Pentacles, you know. Yeah, let me tell you something. Because of your physical appearance, the romantic suitors, they feel like you have options. They feel like you have choices in the dating world or with picking a romantic partner. And it's because of the way your appearance is. So that's what they do think when they look at you. That yes, you have options. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive, physically or spiritually? What makes you attractive? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the elk, nobility. I love the elk showing up, representing nobility here. You are a very humble person, no matter what your achievements are. So people find that really cool about you. And even you're very attractive, but you know, like you feel good about yourself and you feel like, yes, I'm attractive, but you're not all like I'm trying to think of the word for it. Like you're very humble, although you're beautiful. You're very humble, and that makes you extremely attractive because you are, very good looking, very appealing to even platonic relationship or just to strangers, but you don't care about it in that way. And there's forces here, power forces that are guiding you. And the spirit, the universe and spirit guides are really taking care of you. Success is in your destiny. That's the energy I'm picking up here because you know why? You have the ability to conquer challenges. You are limitless here, and you know that. You know that. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. So, what makes you attractive? What makes you attractive spiritually and physically? What makes you attractive? The seventh house, relationships. I love the seventh house showing up. Let me just point out that there are 12 houses in astrology. In an astrological birth chart, there are 12 houses. And the seventh house does rule over relationships, marriages, and partnerships. And it does rule over the zodiac sign of Libra. So Libra is significant here in this reading. Thank you, Spirit. So with Libra being significant here in this reading, the planet Venus rules over Libra. And so the planet Venus does represent beauty and love. So you're a very beautiful person, appearance-wise as well as inner beauty here. Your marriage material, like romantic partners, see you as like relationship goals as well. I love that the seventh house came out because it does represent balance, and so does the Two of Pentacles here. It represents balance. So, and Libra, and then the seventh house showing up with Libra representing balance as well. That is quite confirming here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. So I love the way your reading is lining up here. Sharing, you're a very sharing person, very generous here. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. You like relationships. You like to be in a really good relationship. You are a loyal partner. You believe in love and being in a healthy, wholesome relationship. And that makes you attractive. Let's get more insight. What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? What makes you attractive? You have here the Queen of Swords. I love the Queen of Swords showing up. and it shows up under the ocean energy. You know what I love about it? Because she is at the ocean. So this is quite confirmative. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Your reading is accurate AF. So with the Queen of Swords showing up, this is communication, the way that you communicate. Okay, the Swords energy, communication, representing air zodiac signs. Libra, that we just mentioned, Aquarius, and Gemini, significant in the top placements of your birth chart. Here, Sun, Moon, or rising signs, seventh house of relationships, or the planet Venus. In your birth chart, or the birth chart of people that do recognize this Queen of Swords energy within you. Let me point out here the qualities here that you do have. You are a very self-sufficient person and totally honest. And those qualities that you do have are attractive to people. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? What makes you attractive? And you have here, it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. So this is a clear indication that you do exactly what you want. And that no matter how you feel, you are going to express yourself in the way that you want to express yourself, even if you don't want to do anything. But sometimes you can, say things. You can say things that could potentially, make other people feel some kind of way. And what I mean by that is you could be telling the truth, but be very conscious because other people are not as strong as you are with receiving the truth. Some people are sensitive and they can recognize your truth as being insensitive. But there is a group of people that love your truth and the way that you speak, the way that you do communicate. So just be conscious of that crowd, the people that love the way that you communicate and the people that don't like it. So don't say anything directly to them. But in that way, but you just really being yourself. Again, you are freaking beautiful with your expression, your creativity, the way that you do communicate. It's welcoming. A lot of people do love it. So that makes you attractive as well. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? What makes you attractive? What makes you attractive physically and spiritually? Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Communication, there it goes again. People love to listen to you talk. You know? You can tell an amazing story the way that you communicate things. I feel like you could have a podcast or, a blog or something like that. You're very communicative here. Again, that Swords energy. Libra, showing up here with the 7th house, is significant. Gemini and Aquarius, specifically here with the 10 of Swords energy. You came out of something very challenging, something that hit rock bottom, and you were able to come out of it really nicely. And because you are able to overcome your challenges with such grace, understanding and faith, that makes you very inspirational. So you may want to consider starting a podcast or a YouTube channel or something like that to share your insight, because I feel like you have this gift the gift to speak, and that makes you very attractive. I do want to point out that the number 7 is quite significant here in your reading, with the seventh house showing up here. So it could be a number in your birthday, birth month, or birth year. It could also be a number in the birth date of someone that does represent the seventh house, that does see the seventh house energy within you, and they find it attractive as well. You believe in balance, and you also believe in justice, because you feel like everyone should be treated equally and fair. So, group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. And they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.